The state is partially taking over Davidson County Social Services. It'll temporarily run child welfare services within DSS. It comes after 4 children died over a 2-month span in 2024. WFMY News 2's Bryce Parker has new details and reaction from a former foster parent.
Yeah, Chad, to better understand this, let's take a step back to June of 2024 when the state learned that a child previously in DSS custody had died. Now, after further review, the state learned about 3 more child deaths over a span of 2 months. Now, it then placed Davidson County Social Services on a corrective action plan, and in the 15 months that followed, the state says it uncovered a number of issues related to child safety and case management. That brings us to today, where the state says the county didn't make enough progress, so it stepped in. The state health department will now temporarily lead the county's child services department effective tomorrow. Now, earlier we spoke with one former Davidson County foster parent who's calling for accountability following today's actions by the state.
The social workers have a code of ethics they have to follow. They're required to follow it. And the director, she needs to take full front load of it and step forward and say, yes, I made a mistake. I don't know these cases like I should.
Sana Myers tells us that in the past, she has had many issues with county social services. She now shares those issues on social media, leading to others with similar stories to come together and take action.
Since I have started putting my information out there on Facebook, people have reached out to me. Numerous people have reached out to me about Davidson County. And it's actually made me started to go back to school and become a social worker. And I got to be better than what we had.
Myers says today's news gives her cautious optimism for the future of a system that she was once a part of.
It heightens my trust because I feel like that somebody's stepping in. It doesn't in the way that I went to state legislatures. I talked to North Carolina DHS myself at the same time, and nobody would help me.
But nonetheless, she says she'll continue to fight for the foster kids in Davidson County.
These are kids. These are not grown adults. They don't know what's going on. Even though I'm not fostering anymore, I'm not stopping speaking out.
In an earlier statement, Davidson County Manager Casey Smith said demand on child welfare resources has increased dramatically in the last decade. This has placed a great strain on our Child Protective Services program area. The county looks forward to working collaboratively with NCDHHS to reduce caseloads and ensure the safety of children within Davidson County.